Hi guys, I wanted to take a couple minutes and just run through the Shred program with you, just to hopefully clarify everything for you and to make it as simple as possible and as successful as possible. I'm going to start by running through essentially the basic agenda. It's 11 days. The first 2 days are 2 meal replacement shakes and a meat meal. And with the meat, you want to do high quality meats. You can do whatever variety you want. A lot of people will actually take and do like bacon wrapped, filet, bacon wrapped chicken breast, bacon works in this meal plan. But try to get, good quality bacon when you're doing that. But you can do chicken, you can do beef, you can do fish. And you can also do eggs. A lot of people will take and do, whatever meat they're doing and throw some eggs with it as well. So basically what we want to do is get away from plant proteins and vegetable products that are going to be high in inflammatory proteins. So it seems kind of crazy to do a cleanse where you're not eating plants, since plants are supposed to be one of the best cleansers. However, they can be really inflammatory, and the basis of this program is to get rid of anything that's going to cause inflammation in your body, put all the fires out that are going on, reboot your gut, reboot your immune system, reboot your metabolism. So again, that's the reason why we're getting rid of all the plant stuff at this point and really focusing on meats and then the other products that we have. So essentially day 1, day 2, you're going to take your protein, and with the protein, you're going to want to incubate it. So you're going to take, blender bottle and put about 8 ounces of lukewarm water and 2 scoops of the protein powder. Put it in there, shake it up really good, and then leave it. I just pop the top open and leave it for at least a half an hour. You can do both of your shakes. You can make them both at the same time, and then just take them with you when you're ready to go and consume them. It's going to come out really thick. In fact, you'll probably see a little bubbly at the top after it's been incubated, and it'll be thick, almost like a pudding almost consistency, not quite that thick. And I'll throw some ice cubes in it and some water after it's fully incubated when I'm ready to consume it. Shake it up again, and then it's kind of drinkable. And then as I get down to just the residue in the thing, I'll put some more water in, shake it up again real good, and just drink that down. By incubating it, it's taking the whey protein and making it to where it's super absorbable, really easy on your gut. Your gut's not going to have to work very hard to get all of this protein into you. The whey protein as well is the part of the dairy that is not typically going to be allergenic. So people that have dairy sensitivities, it's usually going to be lactose intolerance or casein, which is another protein that's in dairy that humans don't have, and it can make us sensitive. The whey is almost always hypoallergenic. If you get good quality, especially grass-fed New Zealand cows, most people aren't going to have a problem with it. It really does kick in your detox program inside your own body. So it gives you all the amino acids for glutathione, which is the most powerful antioxidant and detoxifier. So it just really gets in there and cleans stuff out. So that's the basis of doing the shakes and then the meat. So that'll be day 1, day 2. You'll notice on your little diet plan that I sent over with you is that it does have, you can take the natural accelerator. So these capsules are basically thermogenic. What that means is they just kind of kick your metabolism into higher gear. So it's got some pepper in it and some other things that will basically just kind of almost raise your body temperature a little bit. It has niacin. You might feel yourself kind of flushing a little bit or getting some redness in there. I would take 1 to 2 with the first 2 meals that you do on the shake day. So if you're going to be doing, you can do shake, and then meat for dinner. You can do shake, meat for lunch, shake for dinner, whatever works best for you. Melody and I usually do dinner together. So we'll do our shakes individually throughout the day and then do dinner together with our meat meal. And sometimes if you take the accelerator in the afternoon, like with your evening meal, it can kind of get you amped up a little bit and make it hard to sleep. So we try to do these in the first couple of meals of the day and then not do any more after that. So that's essentially it for days 1 and 2. There is some bone broth as well, and you'll see on there that it's in there as an option. I usually don't use it during the protein days, the shake days, and the meat day. But if you need it to kind of curb your appetite, it can be good. This thing is going to be great during the next 2 days. So we've completed day 1 and day 2, the shake days. Now we're gonna get into the cleanse days. The cleanse days, you're gonna take your Cleanse for Life product, and there's a little scoop in there. You're gonna take a couple scoops, put it in your water bottle, shake it up, or you can stir it up with some seltzer water if you wanted to do that. Make sure that it's good seltzer water that doesn't have any artificial anything added to it. So you don't want it artificially sweetened. If you get, like, just the basic ones that have maybe a little lemon lime flavor or some other fruits, you can do that. But really, you just want to make sure you're not putting any kind of sweetener into that. Take a couple of scoops of this and you can stir that up. You're going to do 4 of these throughout the day. This is where the magic really happens, because it gets the toxins and starts drawing them out of your body. And with that, it's essentially going to be kind of a fasting day 2. So you're not going to be eating a lot of calories. Everything is going to be liquid that you do. So you'll be doing this 4 times a day, and you can do it according to the schedule. But that's where the bone broth comes in. And so you can be taking the bone broth in between the shake times. The great thing about this is the collagen that's in here actually it helps to rebuild your gut. So your gut lining has these junctions in there that get kind of torn apart from all of the toxins in our food, and that's what causes leaky gut. This will help to repair that. So people that have any kind of gluten sensitivity, celiac issues like that, other kinds of food allergies, this will really help to heal that. So it's taking your essentially empty gut and just patching it back together again. Really soothing. When Melody did this the first time, everybody commented about her hair, because hair is made from collagen protein as well. So you can do the bone broth as you need to help with your appetite, and just drink a lot of water. You guys have fasted enough that you kind of know that it's just kind of embrace the suck. And it really, because this is just kind of a partial fast, you're still getting something in that has a little bit of a caloric intake, and so you typically won't crash. But if you do find yourself doing that, just drink some more water, and that'll usually pick you up a little bit, or have some of the bone broth. And that's basically for the cleanse day. So this will be day 3 and 4 that you'll do this. Then you're going to get back to shake days. Shake days are just like what we talked about for the first 2 days. You're going to do that for 5 days now. And believe me, this is kind of interesting for somebody that loves meat as much as I do, that you kind of start to get tired of it. You start jonesing for some avocados or a salad or other things. But hang in there, because this is where you're really getting that gut to reset. You're giving your immune system a chance to reboot, and you're continuing to create the glutathione so your body's detoxifying. So now you've made it through the next 5 days of doing the shakes and the meat. Then it's back to the cleanse days, and we wrap it up with 2 cleanse days. So you're gonna get the cleanse stuff back out. You can be doing, I forgot to mention this, you can be doing the natural accelerator during your cleanse days if you'd like to as well. You're gonna have enough of this left over so that you can continue doing this even after the cleanse. And again, that just kind of keeps your metabolism up, working the way that it should. And you'll just do this for the last 2 days, finish up strong that way. Then what you're gonna wanna do is, since you've just really taken 11 days and have concentrated and focused on detoxifying and cleansing, is especially doing an elimination diet where you've really kind of narrowed down what you're putting into your body. If you have any food sensitivities, this is a good time to find out what they are, so you can reintroduce foods gradually. I've done tons of cleanses. I've done lots of fasts. I've done just about everything that there is to do. I use myself as a guinea pig before I pass this on to anybody else. And I've never done an elimination diet that worked as well as this one did, in that when I reintroduced some foods, I was like, holy cow, I can tell that I don't feel good. My body doesn't do good with certain types of dairy. It doesn't do good with sugar alcohols like erythritol and xylitol. And I didn't realize that until I had done this particular cleanse. So if you reintroduce food slowly, then you'll be able to, say for instance, you're doing your meats, you can start throwing some veggies in there. If you do like the nightshades, so there's gonna be like the peppers, the eggplants, the potatoes, those are high in lectins. If you do legumes like peas and beans and that type of stuff, then sometimes the lectins in there can be irritating. So you'll feel the gut will kind of go, this isn't making us happy. That happens, let me know. We've got strategies to work around that. If dairy, you'll find out if you got dairy sensitivities, or eggs, if you're going through this thing and you've got some gut issues while you're doing it, you may just want to eliminate the eggs during that time and then reintroduce them later on. So anyway, with that, if you have any questions, and I'm here for you, I'm excited that we're doing it with you guys. And so we'll kind of be able to, keep in touch with each other, shoot texts, phone us, FaceTime us, whatever you need to do. And if you have any questions, but I just wanted to give you kind of the basic overview of things as you get started with it. and looking forward to seeing some good results. Also, since you guys have the body composition scale, be checking that and do it at the same time every single day. As consistent as you can be with that, the better results you're going to get, because those tend to vary within 2 to 3 to 4%, like for body fat. But if you're doing it really consistent, same time of day, you've had the same kind of water intake, that kind of stuff, it's going to show you consistently. So first time around, I went from 20% body fat to 10% body fat. I've been keeping it actually lower than that since that time as well. So excited to see what kind of changes you guys get. You can exercise during this kind of as your body allows. Like I said last time, I actually put on 6 pounds of muscle because you're getting some good protein so you can work out as well. So anyway, I don't want to keep you guys going too long, but excited to do this with you. And don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Take care. Bye now.